It is another Dev Hour, continuing the same theme as the last Dev Hour, but very slightly differently. So I'm going to mention Dropbox. Let's see here. Okay, I did not even start Dropboxing. That's fine. I'll bet I got the package, though. I did not even... Oh, I did. Okay, there we go. That should not probably have been a dev dependency, but I guess I can maybe fix that later if that's completely wrong. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. So I have a Dropbox account now. Even a developer account. Okay, so I did that. Weird that the authentication is only in JavaScript, but like the actual stuff isn't. Takes in a token. Don't know what that means. Cool. That is not really the way I want this to work. How do I... Watch this actually not be an API that you can use online. I just got, like, optimistic. Why would it be in JavaScript if it's not a web thingy? Let's try to be very certain that this is a web thingy. From the browser. Okay, it's a web thingy. Authentication. Okay, so I need my client ID. The client ID presumably can be public, but none of the IDs that I have is a client ID now that I think about it. What do I have? Hi, Joshua. Just, these are just some of my favorite things you're singing at me? Is that how this works? App key? Client ID. App secret? No, okay, none of those. App console. How do I get a client ID? Sorry, I know that this is, you're not seeing this, but obviously getting IDs and such is something to do off to the side. Okay, is client ID the same as app key? It looks the same as app key. I am me. That's how I'm doing. Client ID. I mean, I can just like trust that this is the app key. Get us. Okay. Okay, so there's like a multi-part flow, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate enough to make me look real angry, apparently. Oh, VC face. I don't want to just trust that I know what the client ID is. App key. Are these the same thing? And secret, aka client ID and client secret. Okay, so app key is client key. God, you want to be more confusing, you idiots? Okay, so I don't really use GVim on this system. This is all very strange. Is authenticated. Okay, so there's an access token in the URL. Fine. Yeah, it's unfortunate that this is a multi-part flow, but unfortunately that's probably unavoidable. Okay, let's assume that that is indeed unavoidable, which means when I'm making init storage, so I guess it should all already be loaded. And what I want, get access token from URL. Oh, that's it. Okay, wait, I went too far. Else, just with the client ID. So what I should probably do is save the access token somewhere else, which I can do with local forage. Client ID, otherwise known as app key. This is okay for y'all to know. Not the app secret, but the app key. search params. Should be called query, it's called search. Has? Has. Okay. Obviously, this will come from somewhere else. It's not just going to be baked in. But this is a development mode app anyway. Everything should be fine with that. Just like this would not typically be baked in. Okay, so the root path is empty string. And I think for the time being, it will be quite sufficient for me to just figure out what this tells me. That will be more than enough. Right, and I do also need this. Yeah, this is annoying. Oh well. dvx.auth. What? 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 Oh, this is on the wrong one. X.auth. What? What? dvx.auth. Why do you not know that this exists? Get. Well, we're just going to ignore the fact that as far as this is concerned, this isn't a real thing. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, and then I guess that. So I rate the probability of this just working as lol. This is not just going to work. Wait, I do at the very least need to export that. Oh my god, I don't have a make file. What have I done? Yeah, what the hell? Dropbox? Dropbox? Don't just lie to me, you bastards! I mean, at least the types are hopefully correct. It just occurred to me that I have no evidence that the types are correct. Auth dot. Yeah, that's a function. Did I miss that? Is this actually a Dropbox auth? Is authenticated Dropbox? Maybe this is supposed to be a Dropbox auth. It has... Come on, Dropbox! I was praising your relatively good, non-shitty documentation. Then you dropped this on me. Yeah, this is exactly where I'm being directed, and it's just plain incorrect. Although it's also possible that this... So I'd say it's also possible that this is just too recent, given that the most recent update seems to be 8 months ago. I doubt if it's that. That's your documentation, huh? Okay. So... So everything to do with auth is just a big fat lie, and it's not there, and it's not a real thing. So that's kind of cool. I feel like they just forgot to export .auth, and it's actually there. That should be easy to test. Forgot to import util. Didn't actually want to close that, but that's what I did. Keep it simple for now. All I really want to do is await. Let's see. I guess I want non-local forage dot Dropbox local forage. Is that how I named it? Yes. Not a capital B. Dot underscore init storage empty object. It's not correct in any meaningful sense, but it will do something. Maybe. Seems the app you're using submitted a bad request. If you would like to report the error to the app's developer, include the information below. It's exactly match one of the... Oh. Like, including the path. Oh. 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 How very secure of you. Test.html. What a good name. It really does. It does match the path now. It does. Localhost :8000 / test.html. I guess this. Well, no, this is still the authorize, isn't it? I mean, maybe it takes a while to update. Localhost :8000 / test.html. It can't possibly care about ? Dropbox equals 1, can it? God, I hope not. Oh dear. Well, that's annoying. Oh, it's in the... Oh, it puts it in a hash. Oops, that's an access token y'all definitely shouldn't see. Let's just ignore that. That's probably totally fine. Okay, so the access token isn't where I thought it was. Not 100% sure if this will do what I want, but I'm going to give it a try. Make sure vile caching doesn't do anything. No. Okay, let me make this flow a little bit less automatic because it's slightly driving me nuts right now. How is Dropbox supposed to be capitalized? I feel like they don't want you to use any capitals. So now the access token is in the hash where I thought it was, and yet didn't do anything. So oh. Oh, of course. The hash includes the hash sign. I forgot about that. Okay, well, that's easily fixed. Okay. Okay. That really feels like just a raw HTTP result instead of the actual information I would care about, but you know, progress. Entries. Okay, so no entries. That makes sense. I don't know how I would have anything there. Literally a brand new, fresh Dropbox account. Not going to have any entries in it. Okay. Allotted. dbx.create. Okay, let's actually read the documentation instead of just being confused by why there are 6 versions of this. Create folder. Create a directory at the given path. Deprecated, yes, presumably in favor of create folder 2, or whatever it was called. V2. I'm assuming the paths are like slash separated because it would be effing stupid if they weren't, but should really just hope. Herdri slash part. I guess I could do that here. Okay, theoretically, this should now create a directory structure in my Dropbox, which, again, of course, you're not going to be able to see, but I will. So there should still be nothing here, because this is actually... Well, I guess I always... Did I read the root? I don't remember what I read. Yeah, I think I didn't read the root. So let me go check my Dropbox, see what's going on over there. Dropbox. Non-local forage. Oh, good. Default is in slash instead of where it belongs. Oh, wait. No, it's just... Okay, wait. Oh, okay. It's... Yeah. As always, it wants to show everything as one big, flat, awful mess, but it's actually exactly where it should be. Apps, non-local forage, default. Beautiful. Perfect. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted to say. I'm actually It's so refreshing because Google Drive is like an absolute nightmare, and even though some things are a little bit weird about this, like they're not nightmarishly bad. Yeah, okay, so that failed. That should have failed, but that's because I didn't check, and I should have checked. So the entries. Oh, beautiful! Beautiful! Oh, it's case insensitive. That's pretty lame. Result dot entries. Oh my god, it has types and everything. It's so beautiful. File dot tag. That'll work. File dot tag is folder, and file dot name is part. Then exists is true and break. And then, if it doesn't already exist, make it. Oh my god, this API is gorgeous as compared to the absolute nightmare hellscape that is Google Drive. Okay. Okay. So, now I just need to go one by one and make all of the functionality. That should be like the basics of it. The rest is just making it work. Init storage. Okay, you know what? Just as before, I'm gonna do this in a sensible order instead of the frickin' weird order that this wants me to do it in. I will still use this as a basis, though. I'm going to start with set item. In fact, I'm going to start with a complete copy of this set item and then just remove most of it. Serialize the value, that's fine. Does this fix me still apply? I'm almost yeah, that fix me does not still apply. I actually fixed that. Link. Okay, so const dbx equals this.dbx. Oh, wait, dbx dot. And let's see how you actually create a file. Create. I don't much like your documentation style. Create. Actually, this might be good enough. Files, create folder. Files, paper, create files. Upload. $150 meg seems to be their upload limit for using this function. That should be fine. So the path will be the exter slash key. Alright, I still have this issue that I'm not sure what is and is not allowed in the key. Didn't I fix that in some way? Name is key. No. I will still have to worry about that then, but for the time being, I'm just going to accept it. Contents. Just anything. It's just a thing. Object. I certainly hope it works for that to be like uint data array. Right, and is there some, like, replace it if it exists? Wow, thanks for the detailed documentation. Files upload. Oh my god, it's like a Unix file system. That's like an ancient standard, Joshua. Uh, you write fix me, and most text editors, including mine, will, you know, put it in like laser lights, and it is specifically the word fix me, all one word. I don't think it'll even do it with things like if I write bug or error or broken. There is really a standard around exactly capital F, capital I, capital X, capital M, capital E. Example level. Conflict error when update. So there's some kind of, yeah, this mode. I presumably want to just get the actual mode out of there somewhere. Like, presumably it's in dbx.mode or overwrite mode or... You know what? There's like more documentation, so I should just look at the upload example. It does not use a mode. Thanks for the documentation, you really did it! I mean, I feel churlish complaining about the documentation of Dropbox when Google Drive's documentation is like a sad joke. Files upload. I don't want files upload org. I want files upload. Apparently I don't want files upload because the documentation is weird. Did I, like, get the name wrong or something? dbx.filesupload. How can such things be? Wow, files upload itself just doesn't seem to be documented, even though everything... Oh my god. Okay, my praise for the documentation is starting to get a little bit long in the tooth here. Dang it. I mean, I can do this. This feels entirely wrong. I mean, there's just no way. There's just no way. Oh, I see. Okay, in overwrite mode, it doesn't want update. Fine. This is just incorrect. This is not how this is meant to be done. But I'm gonna do it anyway. We're gonna see what happens. So, because In Dropbox, only one file can have a given name. Wow! What an advanced concept. That your file system is a file system. God, I hate Google Drive. Oh, I didn't actually use that. I didn't. I didn't do anything. Don't Weasel me. I'm not even doing Google Drive now. I can complain about Google Drive all I want. I'm not even doing it. I'm done. The Google Drive one is working. I'm building other crap now. Oh yeah, for some reason I opened that in GVim. That's not how that works. Oh my god, it made a file! Oh my god! How can such things be? Let me download that, see if it's got some content in it. Look at that! World! It's world! Hello, world! I mean, how much I had to fight Google Drive to get to this point. And how little I had to fight Dropbox to get to this point. Oh. Never sleep on Dropbox. Dropbox knows what's up. I don't know why I'm not doing exactly what I said I was going to do and using this for the function declaration. Do you just code your own deep web cloud service? Asked Joshua. I mean, coding the service is the easy part. The hard part is like deploying. That's the whole point of this is to avoid all that deployment and just be able to use the cloud storage that people already have. Like this whole everything I'm doing here is like a weird cheat. Files download. Path. You just give a path and that's it. Okay. So the path should be this.dbxdir/p. That's it. that's it. So what's the actual content dot size? Oh no, it doesn't download the actual data. It just gives you enough information to call some other download functionality. Files download. It says download a file. Really feels like there should be an actual file here if I download a file. I guess, yeah, I'm not even looking at all of these question marks. Fileable, client modified, has explicit shared members. Oh, is there like content? Content hash. It's not quite content, is it? No! Similarly, files download has this weird arg thing, but it doesn't tell you the, Well, there's zip result. Where's files download results? Do I really have to zip it in order to download it? There's absolutely no way that I have to zip it in order to download it. That's madness. Once again, the thing to do is to look in this documentation. Result.name. .file. Come on! Don't put it in TypeScript and then be like, oh, whoops, we didn't actually do the types for that, so there we go. Fucking idiots. So it actually is there, and it's called file binary. It's just that they're morons. So I'm betting that just like Google Drive, this is actually going to be like a weird pseudo-binary format. And for that reason, I actually just don't want any errors here. I'm just going to call it. Callback. For that reason, I am going to try and output what I'm getting here, and then after determining whether that's correct, I can do something about it. Oh my god, that's like, this is ludicrous. This is just like, come on. Come on, Dropbox. Like, it's super great that they have type definitions. I'm genuinely delighted with that. But if you have type definitions, they really need to, like, mostly be there. It's fine to be missing some minor things. I'm not that annoyed with the fact that auth was missing. That's an unfortunate, like, oversight, but whatever. But to be like, file download, you don't actually have the types. Oh, you wanted to actually download this? Well, good luck. Come on. That feels like a rather important thing. Okay, so this will output here. Oh, I didn't actually export get item. Oops. Undefined. Huh. I must say, that is not what I was expecting. Sharing get shared link file. What? Remember, Joshua, my poll is not democratic. There's always an alternative possibility. What the hell? Sharing it? I mean, this, no part of what I'm seeing makes any sense. I'm just gonna do this. File blob. Well, that's beautiful. That's a blob. That's exactly what I want. What I want to know is what's it is so strange that the types appear almost perfect except for that auth issue, and yet the documentation is a mess. Okay, so it's still not there. So do I just trust that file blob exists? Oh dear. Okay, after far too many steps, I should be able to turn that into the actual value, which means now documentation is for the weak. Just trial and error until something happens, says Joshua. I mean, that's it. You're witnessing it. That's you have just seen me do exactly that thing. Oh, I didn't. I was like, why is nothing happening? Oh, maybe because I didn't actually output the value or anything. Booyah. Look at how quickly we're getting through. It took 2 weeks to get Google Drive to do frickin' anything, and Dropbox is just like, here, everything, do it. I am quickly falling in love with Dropbox. Okay, now all I need is everything else, which should be quite easy after that. Storage. Weird iterate nonsense. The iterator callback is non-op. In fact, these are both non-optional, according to me. Let's say that the success callback is probably actually optional. But, don't you know what this is? You should know what this is. Okay, whatever. There's iterate, get item is already done, set item is already done, remove item. Files delete v2. I do wonder if the file doesn't exist, if this is going to throw an exception. For the time being, I am just going to leave it like that. I don't think it should need anything else. Back. The hell? Do you somehow not recognize where you are? Like, it's... Callback is an argument. It's right there. Oh. Because I'm an imbecile. I'm just going to delete the whole directory and make it again. Seems like the easier way to go on Dropbox. There's a create folder v2. Oh, that's what I was already using. Length is really strange. I mean, compared to Dropbox, or no, compared to Google Drive, like, bullshittery, this is... I am sleeping. Okay, so I will, again, implement that in terms of keys. So I don't need anything new there. Oops. I don't know if I like the abbreviation DBX. Feels like just too much emphasis on... I don't know. It's like when people put X in abbreviations. I mean, I get it. It's from Box. Like, it's part of the name, but it just feels like there's a reason they wanted to only keep the X. It's DBX. Uh, Actually, I don't need this cast anymore because I actually have types. Thank you, Dropbox. Hello, Dan. I'm actually going to start with his entire function and then work it down from there. And in moments, I'm going to have a complete implementation of Dropbox when it took like 2 days to make Google Drive work. Yeah. This feels like something that should be in util. Definitely. Let's put that in util. What was it? Name and store? Yeah. Name and store name. Yeah, Because everything else is just directly using Cloud Directory, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. This. Oh, wait. No, wait. Okay, I think I might be faintly confused, right? Because this is getting an ID. Right. Okay. I see my confusion. Okay, that's fine. Just need to adapt ever so slightly. Did I export that? Yes, I did. And options. If if toDeleter is not just the current directory. Right. One moment, brief bathroom break. Bathroom break over. Right, so my confusion, which I am sure was very non-obvious, is that gder is actually some stupid identifier rather than the actual directory. And I didn't actually store the path. So then, getting back to drop instance, this should actually be taking the path. Checking that. And we want that. There we go. So this is it's such a like low level thing that's a little bit difficult to describe, but basically if you want to store data locally in the browser, there is a piece of software called Local Forage that already exists. And I am making adapters for Local Forage so that your storage of local data is actually not local at all. So right now I'm making an adapter to store that data in Dropbox. And like last week, I finished making an adapter to store it in Google Drive. So basically, I want that if I'm making a browser application, I can say like, you could store your app data in Google Drive or Dropbox or whatever, and you can just choose that, and then so it's for like all of these programs where you set some settings on your local browser, and then oops, I went to a different browser, so now all my settings are gone. But it could also store bigger stuff too. So that is the function. Okay, so there's the fix for that. It's purely self-serving, of course. I'm building it because I want it. Util? Do I not have util? Oh, this is util. Oops. I mean, that's how it always works, Joshua. Like, if you want to be motivated to do something, it has to be something you need. It's never going to work if you're just like, I'm going to make the world a better place. It's got to be, there's a little bit of self-interest, and then, maybe I'll make the world a better place too. See all this shit? See all this shit? That was all for Google Drive. What do we need to do in Dropbox? Well, now we get our Dropbox instance. Then we do Dropbox dot files delete v2, and we delete the path we just got. And that's how you do it in Dropbox, and that's why Google Drive is fucking terrible and Dropbox is not. Dropbox. Yikeroonies. Okay. Yes. 59. Oh, dang it. It was trying to help me. It knew I had screwed it up. But I was insistent. I was like, why aren't you giving me my types? Why aren't you telling me anything? Because it knew. It knew. beautiful. And so if I get back to this, it should no longer be necessary to have all that crap. Instead, we're going to say Dropbox local forage. Give me Dropbox, please. For the time being, I don't need that, but I will soon enough. It works! It works! Just for the sake of it, let's like dot, I don't know, list all your keys. So there should be what, hello and foo? Or I guess I deleted hello, or oh wait, this is in different subdirectory. So there's foo, and if I go over here, yeah, there we go. Foo, 32 bytes. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, there we go. Dropbox support is almost done. Just a little bit of twiddling about to do to make it pretty. So first of all, obviously, oops, this should not be a burned-in key, wherever that key is burned in. There's the key. And then, yeah, this is ugly. There's gotta be a way to make this work in like a new window or something. Surely the access token isn't, yeah, because it is redirect URI, so I can probably have like a separate page to do that. That's annoying. Oh my god, this text is so tiny! Look at how much garbage boilerplate you need to do like anything. Okay. Boy, howdy. Having actual types was nice. I remember having types moments ago. Now I don't have any. I think what I need... I'll do this. Okay, so if we've come back here and we've gotten an access token, then I want to send that. God. Back to the host, right? Yeah, okay. Let's just make it clear what kind of message this is, and then send the access token. Otherwise, we want to, what, wait for... Yes, we need to be told where to redirect to. I'm gonna have to do this a step at a time. This is too complicated for my brain to comprehend. Oh no. Oh, you know what? I also need to post a message so that the host can know it's ready. Stand back! I know regex! With what? Dropbox login.html that it's made. Don't forget the slash. Oh, I see. Oh. So actually... Oh, this is gonna be a little bit wacky. Oh, brain is really focusing now. Okay, so we wait for the window to be ready, and then we redirect it to the authentication URL. That is not how we do that. We do that by sending it a message. sent back access token. That makes sense. Authentication window. I brought you into this world, and I can take you out of this world. And now I have the access token. So this is actually like a very temporary Dropbox that I just made, which I suppose is fine, who cares. Then I just pass in that access token, and hopefully that flow will not interrupt everything. However, the immediate problem is that I'm trying to open a window, and that's going to fail immediately because I'm trying to open a window when I immediately log in, which is utter nonsense. But that just means I need the same, like, click for login chain as I had for Google Drive. Whoops, I still had the access token. None of that, please. Just go like that. Yeah, there we go. Wait, what? That was not what I expected to see. Oh, wait, that's right. God, I forgot that local forage just like chews up any error message you get and spits back nothing. Okay, this is gonna be a sufficiently weird like set of steps to do that I'm gonna finish at some other time. So see you some other time.